And so we will be covering the database creating part and relationship creating. So there are three kind of relationships: one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, and many-to-many relationship. We are going to create all relationships. So basically, what is one-to-one? So here, as it shows in this table, so admission number is related to this marks table admission number. One student will have 1 mark. So one example, one student will have 1 mark. That mark is belongs to a particular student. And student තියෙන එක mark එකයි ඒ mark එක අයිති ඒ student විතරයි. It's like this. Human has one head. That head is belongs to particular human. ඒ වගේ. And pen has one color. That color is belongs to particular pen. 1-to-1. 1-to-1. And let's say class and student relationship. Student, class, and student. So in one class there are many students, and in consider actually one student, he belongs to only one class. So that is called one-to-many relationship. එක class එකකට students ලා ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා. එක student කෙනෙකුට එක class එකයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර දෙපැත්තටම many වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එක පැත්තකට තමයි many වෙන්නේ. එක class එකක students ලා ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා. One class has many students. It is one-to-many relationship. And that student, actually particular student, will belong to one class only. So that is one-to-many. Then many-to-many relationship. Student has many teachers, and teacher has many students. Student has many teachers, teacher has many students. That is many-to-many relationship. දෙපැත්තටම many. One teacher, many student. One student, many teachers. දෙපැත්තටම many-to-many. That is called many-to-many relationship. Okay, we will be creating these relationships today. And not only that, we will create tables and relationships. And not only that, next we will be creating forms, and next finally reports. That's what we have to learn here. Okay, we learn about all kind of relationship. This is many-to-many, you can see. Kavindu plays cricket and football, whereas volleyball is played by both Mohammed and Janit. Many-to-many, right? Okay, so here what is this? This is one-to-many. Volleyball is played by who? Volleyball is played here. You can see it has 2 records. This admission number and this admission number, both admission numbers are playing volleyball. And the other hand, you can see this table. It is student table, and student table has this student. He is in 2 records, and actually what has done here? So this many-to-many relationships, we will not keep that in databases. Database වල අපි many-to-many relationship තියාගන්නේ. When we see many-to-many relationship, we divide it to one-to-many. අපි ඒවා one-to-many කරගන්නවා. Many-to-many තිබ්බම අපිට ඒක හදන්න අමාරුයි. ඒ හින්දා තමයි අපි one-to-many කරගන්නේ. One-to-many කරගන්න අපි අතරමැදි table එකක් දානවා. දැන් මෙතන student table student squad table. එතකොට admission number එක එකපාරයි, එයා දෙපාරක් මේකේ ඉන්නවා. This is one-to-many. මේ පැත්තටත් එහෙමයි. Sport number එක එකපාරයි, එයාත් දෙපාරක් මේකේ ඉන්නවා. It's also one-to-many. එතකොට this middle table support many-to-many relationship. Actually it divides many-to-many relationship to one-to-many relationships. Many-to-many තිබ්බොත් අපි අතරමැදි table එකක් දාලා one-to-many විදියට දෙපැත්තෙන්ම හදාගන්නවා. Right, that is what happening here. Okay, so that is the theory part. You can see here one-to-many, one-to-many. මේ දෙක මෙයා තිබ්බේ නැත්නම්, if the middle table was not there, it will be many-to-many. But with the middle table, you can see it's one-to-many and one-to-many. This infinity sign, මේ අනන්තය දාලා තියෙන ලකුණ තියෙන්නේ. ඒකෙන් කියන්නේ many කියන එක. Right, okay. So let's move to the practical part. I think now you can share the screen today. Chanula. Anyone who like, you can share the screen. Okay. So let's start Access, and we are going to create few tables first. Yes, let's create a blank database in Access. Right, sometimes it will ask a name and a location to save. You have to give that as well. Okay, by default it will load the screen. Right, by default it will load the screen. and it's giving table 1 and asking you to create tables. Actually, the better view to create table is not this. That is called design view. So you can go to that design view by clicking on the view icon there. Here you can see the view and you can shift to the design view. That is the best way to design a table. Then you ask a name. You can give, let's say, student. Let's give student to this. Okay, this is my student table. Student has student ID. Okay, I'll give the field names. Others also can do student table. Student table like a student ID. ID is a number. Then student ID. After that, student first name is text. Then text. Then last name is also text. Email is also text. Then you have gender, or you can say is male. It is Boolean or logic. Let's say you have DOB is date and time. Then grade is, let's say, a number. Okay, please create these things. ID is a number, student, then first name, last name, email, is male, DOB, gender. මේ ටික බලාගෙන හදන්න. Okay, what's the difference between number and auto number? Number we have to manually give, but auto number will be automatically putting 1, 2, 3 when you are adding students. So that is easier, right? ඔන්න auto number දාන්න පුළුවන් number වෙනුවට auto number දැම්මම අපි දෙනකන් ඉන්නේ යා පළවෙනි ස්ටුඩන්ට් එක, දෙවෙනිට එන එක්කෙනා දෙක, තුන්වෙනි එක්කෙනා තුන. Likewise, it will actually it will automatically number the student ID. ඒකත් හොඳයි. එතකොට අපිට පැටලෙන්නේ නැහැ. Automatically table එකෙන්ම database එකෙන්ම number එකක් දාන්න. So you can use auto number feature if you want. Okay, finish it පුතේ ඉක්මනට හදන්න. Student name නෙමෙයිනේ, the first name මෙතන දෙන්න ඕන. චනුල FN space තියන්න එපා. first name නැත්නම් FN කියලා ලියන්න. එතන first name එක දිගට ලියන්න. last name LN last name, email, then is male, male kenakda, female kenakda. DOB and gender. Yes no කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. Boolean නැත්නම් yes no. Okay, similar to that, you have to select the data type that you wish to use and create this table. That is the step number 1. Okay, let's create one more table. Not one more, let's create few more tables. You need one more column, that is your class, right? Class කියලා එකකුත් ඕන. After grade number නෙවෙයි, grade. It's grade. Data type එක තමයි number. Class කියලා දාන්න. ඒකත් number එක දාන්න. Class එක පුතේ මෙහෙම දාන්න. Grade එක අයින් කරමු. Let's remove grade අයින් කරමු. No, you can just click here and delete. A row එකේ click කරලා delete කරනවා, delete process. හරි, class එක තියමු, grade එක අයින් කරමු. හරි, එතකොට තියෙනවා first ID, first name, last name, email, ismail, DOB, class. හරි. Okay, let's create another table, this time class table, TBL class. New table, create එකට යන්න. In the create menu, select new table. The table name is TBL class. මේක හැමෝම කරන්න. එතකොට තමයි අපි දවසෙම then only today's practical is will be successful, right? After all of you do this, so then like all of you can understand without much effort. Okay, TBL class. So TBL class, you have grade එකක් තියෙනවා එකේ grade එකක් දාගන්න. Then the grade letter. Actually class ID auto numbering, right? Class ID should be there, it should be auto number. It's okay. Keep class ID, CLID, it's auto number, right? Class ID or CLS ID is auto numbering field. Then grade letter, then the teacher. Grade එක අපි number දාමු. Grade number දාමු. Grade letter short text දාමු. Grade letter hari teacher නෙමෙයි. Grade letter short text. Teacher again number. Grade number නෑ පටලවා ගන්න එපා. Grade කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා number. තව එකක් දාන්න grade letter කියලා. Insert another one. ඒක short text. Okay, now that table is also done. Let's create another table. මම මේ relationship එක පැහැදිලි කරනවා. I'll explain the relationship next spell. Next one, okay, create another one. That table is basically let's put that table a name. TBL teacher, right? එතකොට ඒකට දාමු table teacher. It has teacher ID, teacher name, teacher class as one teacher. Teacher ID, teacher name, teacher subject. Teacher ID, teacher name, teacher subject. These are the three fields that we are going to enter to the teacher table. Teacher ID, teacher name, teacher subject, and also TP number of teacher. Teacher ID is okay, auto number. Teacher name is short text. Teacher subject short text. Teacher subject, let's put number. Teacher subject number. Because we are going to create another table, that is subject table. මේ හතරම කරාට පස්සේ තමයි පුතේ ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ. Let's create another table. This is subject table. The subject table එකට දාන්න subject ID, subject name, medium. Subject ID, subject name, medium. These are for subject table. Okay, how many tables we have? We have 4 tables altogether. So the first table is student table. Student table has ID, first name, last name, email, date of birth, email, those things. Then you have class table. Class has class ID, grade letter, teacher. Then the subject table. Subject table has subject ID, subject name, medium, and the teacher table has teacher ID, teacher name, subject, TP number. Okay, let's see the relationships now. අපි බලමු සම්බන්ධතාවය හැදෙන හැටි. Then student කෙනෙකුට පන්තියක් තියෙනවනේ. එතකොට පන්තිය තමයි මෙතන දාන්නේ. හරි. Student ගේ පන්තිය මෙතන දාන්නේ. මේ පන්තිය විස්තර ටික මේ table එකේ තියෙනවා. Students class will be linked to this one and the details of the class is here. Then the class has a teacher, no? Teacher's details are here. Teacher's details are here. Actually, teacher's teacher ID, class ID is going there as the foreign key. Teacher's teacher ID is going there as a foreign key. Then teacher has a subject, no? teacher subject එකක් තියෙනවා. That is subject table, subject ID. So this is how we are going to create the relationship. එතකොට මට ඕනනම් අහන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක්. I can ask, okay, so can you tell me who are the students in 11A? Who are the students in 11A class? Then you should be able to get that. Right? Who are the students in 11A class? So likewise, different reports can be generated, different queries can be answered. Okay, let's enter data. Before that, let's create the relationships. So now go to the relationship table. But before that, please save all the tables. Please save all the tables. And now go to the relationship table. Go to the relationship button. Yeah, it's here. Table design relationship. Okay, go there and then it's asked which table you need to add. Okay, this one you need to add. Click on add button. Add selected table. The next table also you need to add. ඊළඟ එකත් add කරන්න ඔය විදිහටම. ඊළඟ එකත් add කරන්න දෙවන student table එක. Select the student table and add it. Oh, add it. Third table. Fourth table. පුතේ අර table දෙක save වෙලා නැහැ. add කරන්න. ඒකත් add කරන්න. ඔය අන්තිම table තුනම save වෙලා නැහැ. student table එක save කරන්න. එතකොට තමයි ඔහොම එන්නේ. Go to the student table, save it. Then save it. Go to there, save it, Control X. Go to the next one, save it. Okay, now go to the relationship. You can see. Where are the other tables? Can you add them? හරිද ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා. Subject 1 කියලාද තියෙන්නේ. Subject table එක දෙපාරක්වත් add වුණාද දන්නේ. add කරන්න. ඔව් subject table එක තුන් පාරක් විතර add වෙලා ඒක මකන්න. delete. delete තියෙන උඩ. delete button එක තියෙන උඩ. රතු පාටින් බලන්න highlight කරලා තියෙනවා. ඔක්කොම ටික delete කරන්න. ඒකත් delete කරන්න. ඒවත් delete කරන්න. තවත් delete කරන්න තවත් තියෙනවද දන්නේ නැහැ කොහෙද. delete කරන්න දැන් delete එක නැහැ නේ. දැන් add කරන්නකො tables ටික. Okay. දැන් හරි. relationship එක කොහොමද හදන්නේ? relationships මම කිව්වා DBL class කියලා තියෙන TBL class මම කිව්වේ කමන්නේ. නම ගැන හිතන්න එපා. නැත්තම් ඔක්කොම කරන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ. ඔයා රීනේම් කරගෙන එනකොට වෙලාව ගිහිල්ලා තියෙයි. relationship හදන්න ඕන student table එක පොඩ්ඩක් මේක ලොකු කරන්න පල්ලෙහාට ඇදලා. අන්න එතනින් drag කරලා. හරි. දැන් මම කියවනේ පළවෙනි relationship එක. first relationship is student ගේ class එකේ ඉන්නේ class එකේ. එතන class ID drag කරලා දාන්න මේක උඩට. එතකොට හැදෙනවා relationship එක. class එකේ ID එක drag කරලා class උඩට දාන්න. class උඩට. හරි. දැන් අහනවා මේ දෙකේ relationship එක and you have something called enforced referential integrity. මේකෙන් කියන්නේ with this referential integrity it says when you delete the record in class table, let's say you have deleted class, do you want to delete the students also? දැන් පන්තියක් අයින් කරනවා. 11 ඒ පන්තිය අයින් කරනවා. students ලා ටිකත් අයින් කරන්න ඕනද කියලා තමයි අහන්නේ. Actually, if you need that, you can click on the enforced referential integrity, cascade, yes, tick that, and then cascade delete and cascade update. Again, එකක් update කරනකොට අරගොල්ලන්වත් update වෙන්න ඕන නම් තමයි අපි එහෙම දෙන්නේ. එහෙම ඕන නැත්තම් දෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මේකෙදි ඇත්තටම ඕනෙත් නැහැ. මොකද class එක delete කරා කියලා ළමයිම කන්න ඕන නැහැ නේද? එහෙනම් ඒක untick කරලා තියන්නත් පුළුවන් තුනම. But here, then it's asking the relationship type. Can you see? Relationship type is one to many. හරි නේද? එක class එකකට student ලා ගොඩක් ඉන්නවනේ. Okay, it's one to many. Okay, you can create that. What is database engine could not lock the tables. Okay correct. Okay කරන්න. ඔක close ඔයා cascade delete cascade update අයින් කරන්න පුතේ. Enforce referential entity අයින් කරන්න. Then create කර. Okay. That's a one to many relationship. අරක දාන්න පුළුවන් එක දානවනම් මේ table ටික close කරලා ඉන්න ඕන. ඒක තමයි දාන්න බැරි කමක් නැහැ. මේ table හතරම close කරලා ඉන්න ඕන. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි enforce referential entity දාන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකයි error එක ආවේ. That's why the error came, right? When you click close and see, close column. Oh, what has happened? So it's giving an error, right? It seems okay. Let's open again. I hope that the saved content will be there, right? Is it? Can you open? All right. Yes. Okay, now go to the relationships again, please. Design again. All right. Create again. And design එකට යන්න බර. Database tools වලට යන්න. ඔය relationships. Okay, අනිත් table දෙකත් add කරගමු. Add table කියලා තියෙන. Yes, click that button and add the other two tables. අනිත් ඒවා පරිස්සමෙන් බලලා add කරන්න. හරි ඒවා. Okay. එතකොට subject and teacher there's a relationship no. එතකොට subject එකේ subject ID එක තමයි teacher teach කරන්නේ. There's a relationship. You can drag. Click and drag. So you can, if you want, you can enforce the referential into teacher and subject එක නැත්නම් teacher ගෙදර යවන්න පුළුවන්. Create. Okay. Create, yeah. Now you can see one to many relationship and it has referential integrity also. Or one to many එක තමයි එකකුයි අනන්තයකුයි දාලා පෙන්නන්නේ. කලින් එකේ එහෙම පෙන්නන්නේ නැහැ because we didn't enforce that referential integrity. So ඊට පස්සේ තව එකක් තියෙනවානේ student table එක චුට්ටක් ලොකු කරන්න පුතේ. උස වැඩි කරන්න. Student table එකේ student ගේ class එක ඒක හරි. ඊළඟට තව එකක් තියෙනවා teacher table එක teacher ගේ class එක මේ. Here teacher ID should go to the this one because teacher has a teacher's class. Okay, now all the relationships are created, right? මං හිතනවා හරි කියලා. එතකොට teacher ට class එකක් තියෙනවා. student ටත් පන්තියක් තියෙනවා. Then teacher teach කරන subject එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, all the relationships now we have created. But basically one teacher treat one subject පුතේ. ඒක one to one වෙන්න ඕන. මේ relationship එක. Subject and teacher පොඩක් එක delete කරන relationship එක දැනට හදලා තියෙන එක. ඒ subject table එක පොඩ්ඩක් පල්ලෙහාට ගන්න click කරලා එතකොට ඒක පේනවා පැහැදිලි. ඇදලා නෙවෙයි. නෑ heading එකෙන් click කරලා ගන්න. පල්ලෙහාට දාන්න. හරි ඒක one to many නේ තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට එක subject එකක් teach කරන්න පුළුවන් teachersලා ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා. එක subject එකක් teach කරන්න පුළුවන් teachersලා ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා. ඒක කමන්නේ. ඒක හරි. ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. මේ පැත්තෙන් කියනවා එක teacher කෙනෙකුට classes ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. අපි ඒක one to one කරමු. එක teacher කෙනෙකුට එක class එකයි. Click on the relationship and delete it. Relationship එක උඩ click කරා. Click on this line. All right. Then right click and close that relationship. Oh. Cancel it. Sorry. It's closing the window. Right click on the relationship, please. Then relationship එක උඩ click කරලා ඉන්න. click උනේ නැහැ. Right. හරි. Okay. ඒක හරි. දැන් මෙතන one to many නේ තියෙන්නේ. Can you change it to one to one, please? Is it allowed? Not allowed. Allow කරන්නේ නැද්ද?
No.
Relationship type, can you change it? Okay, if not allowed, it's okay. Keep it because we know that it is 1-to-1, so it doesn't matter. It's 1-to-1. Okay, now it's time to enter data. Now we have the relationships. මොකෝ තව පොඩ්ඩක් පැහැදිලි වෙන්න මේ student table එකක් පොඩ්ඩක් පල්ලෙහාට ගන්න. heading එකේ click කරලා ගත්තා නම් පැහැදිලි. කමන්නේ එහෙම ගමු. පොඩ්ඩක් දෙකක් පැටලිලා තියෙනවානේ මේ දෙක. හරි කමන්නේ මේ දෙකේ පොඩි පැටලිල්ලක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට මෙතන මේක හරි. Okay, let's keep as it is. It doesn't matter. Right? Over relationships, you can see the relationships. Now let's enter data. This is a critical point. When you enter in data, you have to think about these referential entities. First, we will need to introduce the subjects. Now the subject is teacher in. The subject subject number 1. Auto number then auto number then mana. Come on, enter karagani. Maths, sorry, subject number 1 maths. Science English kill subject to number. Subject name make it done. Maths. Dekkani auto number ke number ke auto Science English. Then English. Then go to the teacher table. Eva teach karne teacher slide kara. You can put any names. Put some names. Teacher subject එක දාන්න ඕනේ. Teacher के subject එක. Yes. අතන 1 the subject 1 the 2 the 3. Teacher subject. Is it 1 or 2 or 3? Put that. Then only it's TP number also you have to put some number මොකක් හරි දාන්න බොරු එකක් හරි තමයි. Okay. Tree කියලා subject එකක් නැද්ද? So go and see whether there's subject called tree. enter කරන්න එක enter කරලා නෑ enter කරන්න. Just enter. Now දැන් බලන්න අර table එකට යන්න දැන්. ඒ කියන්නේ නැති subject එකක් දෙන්න බෑ පුතේ. ඒක තමයි relationship එක. Okay, press enter now. Now it's working out right. Okay, now we have done the subject අනුව ඕනනම් තව ටීචර් කෙනෙක් ඇඩ් කරන්න පළවෙනි සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකම ටීච් කරන්න. possible නේ. ටීචර්ස්ලා දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්න පුළුවන් සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකම සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ටීච් කරන්න. Okay, now let's go to the class tables now. Class table. Then අපිට class එකක් හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. So what are the classes? So class ID ඒක auto number නේ. Grade අපි දාමුකෝ 10 හරි 11 හරි whatever. 10. ඊට පස්සේ teacher ඉන්න teacher කෙනෙක් දාන්න ඕන. කවුද class teacher? So you can put a number, right? No need to put a name. Put the number because this is number. We are linking using these numbers, primary keys, foreign keys. Then grade letter එකට දාන්න 10A හරි මොකක් හරි A කියලා දාන්න. A විතරක් දාන්න. 10A ම ඕනේ නැහැ පුතේ. A විතරක් දාන්න. 10 තියෙනවනේ අතන. Okay. Okay. Now, 10 students like that. Add some students, please. Those students should belong to that class, right? That is also auto number, right? Student ID, auto number, the number. If it is just number, you have to put the number, otherwise auto number will work. Keep adding the records. Others, if you have any issue, please tell me. Any problem, any issue, if you are having, please tell me, then I can help you. වැරදි primary key foreign key relationship එකනේ number එකක් මෙතන එන්න ඕන. ඒතකොට class එකේ number එක දැම්ම නම් හරි. class number 1 දැම්ම නම් එතකොට අර details ටික එනවා. එකම record එක අපි thank board එක දාන්න නෑ පුතේ. ඒක අපි ගිය සතියේ ඉගෙන ගිය සතියේ ඉස්සර සතියේ. ඒකට තමයි අපි මේ relational databases හදන්නේ. when you put last 1 එතකොට ඒක 10a කියන එක automatically එයා හොයා ගන්නවා. අපි බලමු ඒක report එකකදී. okay. At least put 5 students, 4 students, 5 students. Yeah, 5, put 5. ඒක එන්නේ පුතේ බලන්න class 2 එක save කරලා නැද්ද කියලා class 2 table එක class table එකේ class enter කරන්නකො බලන්න දැන් යන්න බලන්න student table එක enter කරන්න duplicate values index ඔයාගේ මේ primary key එක හැම එකටම බිඳුව දාන්න බෑ primary key එක වෙනස් වෙන්න එපා දැන් auto number ඔයා දාලා නැහැ නේ පුතේ ඒ හින්දා ඔක 1 2 3 කියලා හරි වෙනස් කරන්න ඕන දැන් මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ අන්තිම එක වෙනස් කරලා ඉන්න අන්තිම රෙකෝඩ් එක නෑ ඒක වෙනස් කරන්න බැරි අන්තිම එක රෙකෝඩ් කරලා වෙනස් කරලා ඉන්න දැන් තේරෙනව නේද primary key duplicate වෙන්න බෑ ඔයා තමයි theory වලදී ඉගෙන ගත්තේ Right, okay. Now, let's create forms. Okay, forms are actually kind of graphical user interface, GUI, interactive windows, which can be used to insert, delete data from the tables. The table වලටම data enter කරන එක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එහෙම එකක් user කෙනෙකුට දුන්නම එච්චර ලස්සන නැහැ. ඒතකොට primary key අරව මේවා ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නනේ. ඒව නැතුව ලස්සන අපිට දෙන්න පුළුවන්. For the background එකක් දාලා we can put nice background. We can put fields and give a table. So let's go to the form and start creating a form. Can you go to form, please? Create menu again. Again, go to the create menu. There, you can select form design or form. Form එකට වඩා form design එකට යනකොට you can go to the form design. That will give you, right? That will give you a wizard. Oh, what is that? Okay, this is the form design. You can see the form design window, right? Now, let's say you want to insert students. Students la insert karanna ona. So you can go to, right here, add existing fields. Then you can see the tables. Yes. From that, let's say you want to insert students. Go to student පුතේ. Student එකේ අර අපි අරක auto number දාමුද? ඔයා table එකේ පොඩ්ඩක් design view එකට යන්නකො නැත්නම් හරි කරදරයි මට ඉතින් right click කරන්න student ගේ. කියලා design view එකට යන්න. නෑ student ගේ right click කරලා යන්න පුතේ. Student table එකේ right click කරලා design view යන්න. ඒකේ auto number දාන්න. ඉතින් ඉස්සරහට පොඩ්ඩක් කරදරයි ඒකයි. අපි නැත්තම් මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ නම්බර් එක. මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? අද වෙනස් කරන්න බෑ කියනවා කියන්නේ. data enter කරපු එක හින්දා මම හිතන්නේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ. කමන්න එක තිබ්බා ඒ කමන්න. යම් කොහෙන්ද design view එක. Let's go to the design, form design view, form එකට. Okay. In this form, let's create a form to insert students. Go to the student table. Okay. First of all, which fields you want to insert? Which fields you want to insert? Basically, expand that. You have to expand that. Not subject, student table with it. Student table. So let's put student ID. Now you have to type it because click and drag that to the design view. Okay, method again. Hurry. ඔය වගේ ඉතුරු ටිකක් ගමු අපි. First name. The record source may contain only fields are accessible. User join. Okay, click OK. So let's close this. Can you close this form? So without form design, let's go to the design, just design, close it. No. Then go to the create again and form. Okay. Okay. So what's this again? New form, new report, design view. Okay, create. So this is new form, no? Okay, go to the blank form, please. Blank form. blank form කියලා කිව්වේ. නෑ ඔය blank report. That's wrong. Read and click the links. Otherwise, like it's giving a lot of errors. Maybe you are getting these kind of things and you will struggle. This is not, you have to go to the blank form. Yeah. Okay. Then go to the design view. From the view, go to the design view. Design view එක තමයි edit කරන්නේ. හරි. දැන් බලන්න අර existing fields ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. ඔතන තියෙනවා නේද click to edit the source කියලා තියෙන්නේ. නෑ එතන නෙමෙයි. හරි ඊළඟ එක දාමුකෝ. ඔයා එතන ආවා තව message එකක්. ඒ message එක read කරලා ඉන්න. ඒකයි ඔය error එක එන්නේ. හරි ඔතන problem mark එකක් තියෙනවනේ ඒක උඩට යන්න. No such field in the field list කියලා එනවා. Invalid control property control source. Okay, ඔයා අරක save වෙලා නැහැ පුතේ. ඔයාගේ table එක. Go to the table student, not that, your student, and save it. Save it. Then close this. Now try. Save this as well. Edit controls. Edit control. Yeah, go to there. Source control ID plain text. Okay. Now try. So this should not happen normally. Maybe some error creating. Okay, let's add another table. Forget about the student table. Let's add another one. එහෙම error එකක් එන්න නම් විදියක් නැහැ. මොකක් හරි save වුනේ නැති වුණාම තමයි එහෙම එන්නේ. හැබැයි එනවනේ ID1 කියලා එනවනේ. You are getting that ID. So you can, okay, put the next one. No. Add some more fields. Student name, first name, last name, error ටිකක් දාගන්න. Okay, now it's working. There's some error in your version, it seems. අර වාගේ end process වෙනවනේ හිටි ගමන් ඒකේ මාක් කරේ අවුලක් තියෙනවා වගේ බලමු. Okay, DOB. Class නම් එන්නේ class table එකේ. Yeah, that you can delete. Other things then where ID, FN ඒවා තේරෙන්නේ නැහැනේ කවුරු හරි බලන කෙනෙකුට. In the forms, form is a visual part. No, don't change. That is data item. So listen carefully, right? So these are data items. If you change this, you won't get data. Don't edit this one, ever. Don't edit this. So you can edit this. These are labels. ඒවට දාන්න ලස්සනට first name space තිබ්බත් කමන්නේ. First name, student ID, first space name, then student ID, last name, email, date of birth. Okay, you can put colors ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න පුළුවන් උතන themes දාන්න පුළුවන් fonts වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන් colors වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන් නෑ ඒ අකුරු ටික select කරලා පුතේ home එකේ බලන්න colors වෙනස් කරන එක ඇති නෑ උතනින් වෙනස් කරලා බෑ නේද උතනින් color theme එකනේ වෙනස් වෙන්නේ home එකේ බලන්න font color තියෙනව නේද change කරන්න ඉතින් ඒ fill එක fill color නෙමෙයි font color එක and also you can bold italic underline change the colors change the background colors everything is possible right form එකෙත් කොහොමද තමයි form එකේ form in form also you can change the background color you can put a background image if you want likewise those things are possible right okay so you can do any edit that you like I'll keep that to you so because this editing and all like it's general things no I'll keep it with you because you can try different edits and I just want to see the concept the form එකක් කියන concept එක අපි දැන ගන්න ඕන okay I need to add few buttons also පුතේ so let's go to the form design again and there you can see the button I think it is 1 2 3 4 fourth one is button right this one is it button yeah click on that or click and drag it button all right yes that's all then draw the button all right so when you draw a button it's asking what you need right what you need to do with this button මේ button එකේ මොනවද කරන්නේ මේ button එකට අපිට වැඩක් assign කරන්න පුළුවන් okay one thing is we can use this button to search data or we can so here as it shows මෙතන පෙන්නන විදියට to find record or to go to next record likewise we can use let's use this for record operations the second one record operations then you can just add new record right I would like to add new record with this button okay so let's proceed මේ කියන්නේ මේ button එක click කරාම මට ඕන අලුත් record add කරන්න let's proceed and it's asking what do you need to do so go to text පුතේ let's go to the text and you need to okay keep as add record ඕනනම් picture එකක් දෙන්නත් පුළුවන් so let's okay this is the preview you can see it's add record add record කියන එකට කැමති නැත්නම් ඕනනම් add student කියලා දාන්න you can put add student okay so that's it and go to the next and finish it and that is command asking what is the command name එක දෙන්න ඔක add student කියලා දෙන්න you add student without spaces right name is like a programmable name okay then finish it right okay we are done now we have a button to add new students if you want you can delete the students too add another button to delete now think can do that add another new button so which supporting delete click no you have to click and drag is it not coming oh yes that's coming then set it to the delete record yeah can give a text command or you can give a button too right picture එකට යන්න බලන්න go to the picture so let's give a button and yes delete yeah that is good that is delete that icon is okay then you can give a name okay finish it and you have another button actually this is a symbolic button right then එක දැක්කම ඒකේ symbol එක icon එක likewise you can give icons or you can give නේද icon එකක් දෙන්නත් පුළුවන් එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලට දෙන්න පුළුවන් text එකක් හරි දැන් අපි වර්ග දෙකම ඉගෙන ගන්න තමයි ඔහොම දුන්නේ ඔහොම ඉතින් ඇත්තටම කරද්දි කවලමේ දෙන්න එපා පුතේ ඔච්චර details අහන්න නෑ exam එකේ know that so right this much of student details will not be asked in your examination but better to have a practical idea what is relational database and all. That's why I'm giving this, right? I have not seen any practical questions coming from this area, so especially form creation and all. But so you should know what is a form, you should know what is a report, etc. Okay, let's run the form. Now you have to save this form. Before run this, you have to save the form. Give any name that you like. Click OK to save it and OK. Then you can write, you can click on the form and yes, now you can see if you want to add new record, you can click add student button. No, don't change that. That will update. Go to add student after that. After that, now you can add new student. You can select from the date picker. Date picker can select. Okay, that's it. Press enter. Index primary key එක තියෙන එකක්ද දීලා තියෙන්නේ 4 5 දෙන්න මම මතකයි 4ක් ඔය ඇඩ් කරා. Press enter. Now see whether that came to the database. දැන් බලන්න student table එකට ගිහින්. ඔක close කරලා ආයෙ ගන්න. අර error එකෙන්ද සමහරට එන්න නැතුව ඇති. නෑ නේ ඇවිල්ලා. Enter again and see. මොකද්ද? ඔහො බලන්න මොකක්ද error එක කියලා පුතේ. error එක බලන්න නැතුව අපිට මේව කරගන්න බෑ. Okay. 6 එකට යනවද? Then go and see there. Close the table. Yes, 5 is there now. You can see it's added, right? So likewise, now your form can be used to add data. Then මේ form එකක් තමයි අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් user කෙනෙකුට දෙන්නේ. අර database එක දෙන්නේ නැහැ. We are not giving database, we are giving the form. Right? Why forms are there? Forms are needed to interactively work with the databases. Because the database itself, we are not giving that directly. Database we will create and keep it somewhere, actually, which is hidden from the user. It needs administrative privileges to edit. But to the users, we can give the form. So that is why a form is created. Now you can get an idea about it. Okay, let's see the report. Let's go into create a report now. That is the last part of your topic. Actually, last part of your syllabus, last part of your this topic, and last part of the database. And with that, my discussion topics will be over. So then actually what I have to do is I have to prepare you the examination for the final exam. We are in the process, but still not finalized the date. We will publish and let you know about the exam date, because now you are with this, your grade 10 class will be officially over. Next, you are in grade 11. Next month, we will be starting grade 11 class. You have to wait few days, because still we are preparing our grade 11 students, past grade 11 students to the examination. Because of that, we have paper discussion class. Because normally we can start grade 11 class without any delay. But this year, you know, the exam was postponed. Due to that, still some students who couldn't do the papers properly due to their delays, and we are still trying to give them some extended period for doing papers. That's why the class is delayed. But normally we are starting all the after finishing grade 10, next day we will start grade 11. But ඔයාලට පොඩ්ඩක් දවස් 3ක් විතර ඉන්න වෙනවා until we finish grade 11 discussion. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒගොල්ලොත් කලින් release කරාම ඒගොල්ලොත් පවුනේ, because for their examination also they have to wait some like around 4 or 5 months. Actually, I'll put extra paper discussion class for them. That is my plan. And normally your grade 11 class will be started in next month, right? Not next month beginning, 3rd week or the 4th week of the next month, right? So don't worry, you don't want to pay for that period. If you are not coming for grade 10 class during that period, you don't want to pay. But if you pay, that will be transferred to the next month, right? Not to February, so like January, right? So therefore don't worry about that. Okay, let's go and create a report now. Please go to the report now. Okay, there you can see blank report or report, whatever. Yes, go there, click on that, and then you will given same kind of you can see here, this is student report. It's having details about students. Actually, I want to add a few more. So please go to the design view, Pute. So each and everything, it has a design view, right? Here also for the report, it's having design view. Okay, I'm not interested in actually seeing their email, that status. I just want to remove that. Just click and remove that. The mail that you have removed. Right click, delete that. And the tick එකක් තියෙන පල්ලා ඒකත් you can just right click and delete. I don't want that. And the next one is like ID, first name, last name. That is okay. Right, after the email, let's add the add කරමු වෙන table එකකින්. අපිට ඕනේ යකි grade එක 10 Aද එහෙම ගන්න ඕන. දැන් අපි හදලානේ තියෙන්නේ. We have already created the database now. So we can query the database and get this. Then database එකේ links ටිකත් අපි හදලා තියෙන හින්දා අපිට බය වෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. අපි කිව්වොත් database එක දෙන්න ඕන. අපි test කරලා බලමු. So go to the fields in the class කියන එකට යන්නකො class table එකේ තියෙන එක. මේ පැත්ත අන්න ඒ පැත්තේ එතන තියෙන class table එකට යන්න. මේ තියෙන පල්ලෙහා තියෙන class table එක. It's wrong for that. Don't double click. Undo that. Control Z. Class table එකට යන්න. ඊළඟ table එකට යන්න. හරි ඕක මේ scroll කරන්නකො. මට ඕන grade එකයි grade letter එකයි. කියන්නේ 10A කියන එක. ඒ දෙක දාගන්නකො කොනට මෙතන. To the corner, right? So this place. Right. හරි ඒක චුට්ටක් මේ පැත්තට scroll කරලා මේක පේන්නේ නැත්නම් මට හරියට මෙන්න විදිය. ඔය grade එකේ cell එක ඒක දාගන්න පල්ලෙහාට. මේක දාන්න පල්ලෙහාට. ඔය ඉතින් දෙකම දාන්න එපා පුතේ. answer එකේ ඉන්න දෙවෙනි grade cell එක. ඔය දෙකම select වෙනවා. ඒක විතරක් දාන්න. ඒක දාගන්න පල්ලෙහාට. හරි. grade label එක උඩට දාන්න ඕන. grade record එක පල්ලෙහාට දාන්න ඕන. ඒ දෙක lock වෙලාද තියෙන්නේ. බලන්න. හරි පල්ලෙහාට දානවා කමන්න. ඒක පල්ලෙහාට දාන්න. අපි grade කියලා පස්සේ එකක් උඩට දාගමු label එක. අර label එක විතරක් delete කරන්න පුතේ. Only delete the label. No, ඒ label එක නෙවෙයි. ඔය ඔයා delete කරේ record එක. Right, now you can drag the grade to the bottom layer. Then grade එක පල්ලෙහාට. නෑ වැරදි. අර four headed arrow එකේ යන්න එහෙම එද්දි ගන්න. email එක ඉස්සරහින් දාගන්න. four-headed arrow. හරි දැන් අලුත් label එකක් දාගන්න insert another name label grade කියලා label එකක් දාගන්න. or you can type there. ඔතන type කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. You can type grade. Next is grade letter. Grade letter එකක් ගන්න. ඔතන grade letter කියලා ගහ ගන්නකො පුතේ. You have to type grade letter there. Yeah. Grade letter. Oh, එහෙම දාන්නත් එපා. grade කියලාම දැම්මත් කවන්නද grade. Keep like that. Then the grade letter, yes. Drag it down. Okay, දැන් ඔයක අර grade letter එක අයින් කරලා දාන්න. ඕක තියන්න. අර තනි grade letter කියන මේව එක අයින් කරන්න ඕන. දෙකම අයින් වෙනවා දැන්. මේ දෙකම select වෙන්නේ නැතුව අරක විතරක් select කරලා ඒක delete කරන්න. Right. Now drag it. Do it carefully, right? Otherwise, like it will be ugly after creating the report. Class එක ඕන නැහැ. Class I don't want. DOB is okay, but class I don't want. DOB is okay. You can keep the date of birth, but class I don't know. Maybe I need the class teacher. Class teacher මට teacher table එකකින් ගන්න. Teacher's name. Only the teacher's name. ඉතින් උඩට label එකක් දාගන්න teacher's name කියලා. නැත්නම් teacher කියලා දාගන්න. එහෙම delete කරොත් දෙකම යනවා. ඔය මේ text box එකේ තියෙන එක නෙවෙයි. ආයෙත් ඔයා පටලවා ගන්නවා. Again, so label එකයි text box එකයි පුතේ ඒක තේරුම් ගන්න. text box එකට තමයි value එක එන්නේ. label එක තියෙන සුදු පාටින් නෙවෙයි. label එක තමයි transparent. ඒකෙන් පෙන්නන දේ විතරයි. ඒතර DOB කියලා පෙන්නනවා විතරයි. හැබැයි මේකෙන් තමයි ඒකේ වටිනාකම එන්නේ. වටිනාකම එන එක delete කරන්න එපා මොන වෙලාවකවත්. Don't delete it. Okay, you can just type teacher. ඔතන teacher කියලා type කරන්න. මෙතන DOB වෙනුවට date of birth කියලා ලස්සනට type කරන්න. Okay, now we have created a report. So let's open the report. Let's save the report and open it and see. Let's save the report now. And after saving, you can open it and see whether your report is looking okay. Right click, open. Now you should be able to see. Then our relationship ticker. So yes, inside the database, you can see all the relationships are created inside database. So you can see number one, Sanath Gamage, sanath@gmail.com. He is from grade 10A. Is it correct?
Yes.
You know it, right? Because you are the one who typed the data. And his date of birth and his teacher is Dasun. You can see that also. Right. Data is taken from different tables. Different tables. Then බලන්න. ඔය විදිහට අපි data entry කරේ නැහැ. අලුත් teacher කෙනෙක් ආවොත් අපි දාන්නේ teacher table එකට. අලුත් grade එකක් open වුණොත් අපි දාන්නේ grade table එකට. හැබැයි අන්තිමට බලන කෙනාට ඒවා පේනවා. Last viewer will see nice, right? මෙතන grade දෙකක් දාන්න නැතුව එක grade එකක් දැම්මත් ඇති. Last viewer of this form or the report viewer is actually the final user who wish to view the report will see nice set of data which is actually really this is not there in the database. Neda මේක තනින් තන තියෙන database එකේ. But using the foreign keys and primary keys, what did you do? What did we do using foreign keys and primary keys? We have made the relationships. Because of the relationships only, you can see this is because of these relationships, you can see that has happened. Right? Okay. So these are the points. So now we learn why databases are there. So why databases are called relational database? Because it maintains relations and the links between the tables. Why these links? Because it is very easy to enter data. Those are independent. Neither teachers la update කරද්දී ළමයින්ට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ළමයි update කරද්දී teachers ට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. grade update කරද්දී කාටවත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. subject update කරද්දී ඒත් එහෙමයි. So those are independent, atomic. No need to keep everything repetitively. Then මෙතන බලන්න 10A වල teacher දසුන් 10A වල teacher දසුන් you can see according to this data, right? 10A and 10A. But do we need to enter that 2 times in the database or only 1 time? Database එකේ අපි එක දෙපාරක් enter කරාද එකපාරයිද?
One time.
Only 1 time. එතකොට අපි හිතමු 10A පන්තියේ ළමයි 400ක් හිටිය කියලා. Then do we need to enter that for 400 times? No. Only 1 time, right? That saves our time. So with the practicals, can you understand, can you confirm the theory with the practicals like this now? So is it okay now? So can you understand why these table linking relations are needed? Otherwise, what will happen? This 10A dasun, you have to enter 400 times. අපි හිතමු students ලා ඉන්නවා 10A එකේ 400. Example, for 40 students, let's forget about 400. Let's say 40 students, 10A එකේ students ලා 40ක් ඉන්නවා. එතකොට 40ක් ඉන්නකොට ඔයාට 40 පාරක් මේ 10A ඒ class bar teacher enter කරන්න වෙනවා report එක හදන්න. හැබැයි in real relational database you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to do that because you know enter in 1 time එකපාරයි enter කරන්න ඕන 40 දෙනාටම ඒක report එකේ auto generate වෙනවා. So that is the advantage. Okay, I think now we are clear with your syllabus content, right? So we have already done the practical soon, quickly, very quick practical to understand that. Watch the video again, all of you, please do that again, right? Again, until you confirm the theory. ඔයගොල්ලන් theory එක පැහැදිලි වෙනකන් ආයෙ මේක කරන්න පුතේ. හරි? ඉතින් අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා කොහොමද මේ value control කරන්න. So actually I couldn't tell this. So data type, actually in the data types also you can control the value, right? You can put a validation rule. For an example, fees is currency. Currency is like money value. So the default value is 1000. That means if you don't enter, need to put 1000 and 2 decimal places. Actually, I couldn't discuss this property fields. And validation rule is it should be greater than 1000. Other things will not be accepted. Okay, Chanula, can you share it again, Pute? I just want to apply small validation rule and show you all. Chanula, again share it. Okay, so let's say you have a validation rule for maybe let's put for grade තියෙන මොකේද class එකට යන්න. In the class, go to the design view again. Go to view, design view. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's open in another tab. Click yes. Right. Okay. You can see this is design view. Is there any other tab open in this DBL class? No. Okay. Let's say you want to put validation rule to the grade. Grade is number. What is the validation rule? It should be grade should be greater than, yes, greater than 1. So but more better you put less, it should be less than 14, right? Because grade 13 is the last valid one. So you can put greater than, sorry, less than 14. ඔතන නෙවෙයි. Default එකට නෙවෙයි ඊළඟට validation rule should be greater than, less than 40. 14ට වැඩිය අඩු වෙන්න ඕන. දාන්න බලන්න එක. Less than 40. Less than mark එකයි. අර m අකුරට එහා පැත්තේ තියෙන less than mark. Sorry, type වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
No.
පොඩ්ඩක් close කරන්න පුතේ ඔක්කොම ටික close කරලා ඒකේ design view එක ගන්න. මම හිතන්නේ read only විතරයි open එකක්. ඔක්කොම ටික close කරලා close everything, right? This one, everything you have to close because it's open somewhere. Then it's not allowing you editing this. Relationship create කළත් නෑ මම හිතන්නේ කමන්න ඔක close කරන්නකො no කියලා. එතනත් පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා කමන්න. ඒක හදන්න අප්පා කියලා දුන්න විදිහ හරි. Then go to the design view. Design view, please. Close this and you have to go to the design view. Now try to edit. Grade should be less than, adu mark less than 40. 14, right? Less than 40. Okay, let's save it. Okay. Now go and try to enter grade 15, grade 16, some invalid data to your grade table. Try to go and enter that. Go to the data entry view. Go to the data entry view and hello. Now you can see, right? So if you are putting something like invalid value, it's rejecting, saying, no, you can't do that. That is what validation rule is. Okay, with that, I think everything is done, right? I think we can stop from here, Pute. So if you have any question, any problem, you can direct to me. Send it to me using WhatsApp. We discuss everything here, including the validation rules, relationships, reports, report types, but go through the book again and read it out and check whether if we miss anything here. If so, please let me know, then I can discuss that. Doesn't matter, I'll allocate another time and discuss that. Next day, you will not have the class this time because, you know, the newer students will get the chance because we will be starting the new class, and you can see this part we have already done. The report part also we have already done. Creating report, creating relationships. Yes, we have done. And the query view, actually, this one, the query view, this you have to do along. And let me know here, this is guidance for running a query, right? How you are giving certain criteria. If you want to take like one example, if you want to take students, right? If you want to get students who are in grade 10A only, you have to go and write a query, right? You have to go and write a query. If you want to do that, actually you have to go to the query view, query design. So let's see that as well. Actually, I couldn't discuss, sorry. So one last thing, query view, Chanula, again, please go to the query view, Chanula, create query design. Okay, go to the query design, that doesn't matter. And you can see the query related to a certain table. You have to select the field, Pute. So let's go to the student table here and add it. Okay, now you want to get the students and also the class table, both tables, please add it. Okay, you can see the relationship there. Now you want to get okay, the query view, the criteria. Oh, you don't need that. Remove the table. Right, let's say you want to get the fields. You want to, what are the fields that you want to get? That you can put here. First name, last name, and yeah, first name, then the last name, then let's say email, and then the grade and grade letter, grade and grade letter. And what is the criteria? Criteria should be, you need only 10. You can give here 10. Metana dahaya dana, you can put 10. 10. No, etana tick එක දාන්න 10 යටින් දාන්න criteria එක කෙලි. එතන කෙලින් 10 දාන්න. Enter කරන්න. Right, okay, now you can like, okay, the query design is successfully, now you have done that. And let's see the query, save it. Please save it and open. And then open. Right click and open the query. You can see only all the students in grade 10 only. Understood what query is? All the students in grade 10. If this is a large database, by putting the query, you can filter out. You can filter the data that you want. So all grade 10 students. If you put 10A, only grade 10A students. Likewise, you can get the details in the query view. Okay, that is the last part which I wanted to do. I think with that, design query, yes, and yes, marks reporting, done. Okay, that's it. A long chapter, right? We have done in aggressive or fast way, but don't worry, watch the video again. Everything is there. You can then understand. If you cannot understand, let me know. I'll explain that again, right? Don't worry. And your examinations will be there end of this month or beginning of next month. Then good night. See you all next week.
Thank you, sir.